Hello everybody, it's Walrusxyz here, and today I've started to notice a trend in my videos. You guys seem to really like my deck profiles. They've gotten more views than any other video on my channel, and it's saying something to me. It says that you should do what you like on YouTube, and honestly, I love doing deck profiles. I love just playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And just enjoying it, and it really makes me happy. It takes my mind off of things like depression and stuff, which I might go over in a later video. But, yeah, it just really makes me happy to see that these videos are so well, regarded, and that they've just been getting a lot of views, and it really makes me happy. Before I start this deck profile, I'm going to show off something cool I got the other day. It's a nice little, Gengar hat. Let's see if I can hold it up. It's pretty nice, actually. It's very comfortable for the winter. Not that it matters, because I have a beautiful Jufro to keep me warm in the winter. But moving on, that's not why you're here today. You're here today to see my Mermail Atlantean deck profile. I picked this up for actually pretty cheap. And it's high rarity, of course. And I don't actually take this to locals, but I will show off my first place locals deck profile soon enough, and it is Psyframe. But let's just get right into the profile. Obviously, 3 Abyssmegalos for OTKs and searchability of Mermail spells and traps, and of course they're secret rares, why wouldn't they be? 3 Abyssius for rank 7 plays along with Abyssmegalo here. And of course, they are not ultra rare. I don't have that kind of money. I mean, ultimate rare. I don't have that money, but they are ultra rare. But yeah, I like these guys, really, because you can special summon pretty easily, and they're good walls. 3 Lin. They're all ultra as well. And Lind is just amazing, because you can combo it off of Abyss Sphere and just get whatever Mermails you want, which is awesome. It's something that I'm very happy to take. 3 Abyss Guns for that discard special summon power. Really, again, just a great overall option. 3 Abyss Spike, because, again, the discard and searchability power. And he's also a level 4, so he's great for rank 4 plays. Next up, just one Abyss Dirge. Because Abyss Dirge is, he's alright. He's actually good, because I need more rank 4s. I play a lot of rank 4s in this deck. He's just Abyss Dirge. He's Abyss Dirge. He's nice. Next up, 3 Neptivus for the OTK and searchability and just insane power overall. I really just... This card's amazing. Really powerful. It just does what it needs to do, and it's easily summonable by 1-for-1 and stuff. It's just what you need for this deck. 2 Dragoons. Back in the day, people would laugh at 2 Dragoons in the main deck. Now it's semi-limited. So, to you I say ha. Another essential key piece for the OTK. 3 Heavy Infantry. Secretly hiding the fact that one of them's not super. Yeah, Heavy Infantry is just, overall, a great wall breaker and can stop plenty of different things. And it stops floodgates and everything. 2 Marksman. Marksman, once again, great for sniping out trap cards and face down monsters, and just overall a really great card. Finally, 1 Diva. Gets out Neptivus really easily, makes Tatsunoko, makes any form of synchro you really could ever ask for. And 1 Walrusxyz, the Elemental Lord. At first, I was like, why should I run this? Should I run this? I don't know. But over time, I found I like Walrusxyz a lot more. Just because he's rather easy to get on, because Mermails have a lot of control over their graveyard. And just a lot of control in general. And being able to control your opponent's hand count is another huge thing. 2 Instant Fusion. They're good. It's really just play for Norden. 1 Salvage to recycle some of your weaker Mermails, and Neptivus, of course. 1 Slow Charge. You generally want to use this the turn after Mullen Glacia is dead. Because you're going to be missing your battle phase anyways. So Soul Charge is great. Overall, though, in the end, it just lets you play for huge things. Dark Hole, General Nuke, better than Raigeki in this deck because you can kill Lind and get whatever you want. And Abyssmegalo of Mizuchi. Really good. Another essential piece in the what's it called? The Abyssmegalo OTK. 3 Abyss Sphere. Just because you get out what you want and what you need. Make some good plays. 1 Abyss Squall. Abyss Squall is actually a lot better than you think for making like powerful XC's plays and stuff. And it's just a great card overall. And finally 1 Solemn and 1 Vanities. Because both of those cards are kind of necessary. Onto the extra deck. Extra deck, we've got Tatsunoko. Tatsunoko is just great, because if you have Abyssmegalo or Abyssdius in your hand, you play for Leo, and just kill whatever you want. You just kill. 1 Black Rose. Do I really have to say more? It's a Black Rose. It's for nukes. You know, what are you going to do without being able to clear the field? 1 Black Rose Moonlight for bouncing. 1 Dulorian, because Mermails can actually play well with a nice bit of Dulorian, and he's just a great card overall to hit. And yeah, he just hits hard. 1 Gungnir. Just because, once again, being able to just discard your opponent's cards. I mean, discard. Not only do you discard water monsters, but you also get to destroy cards on their field, so you can really hit hard with this guy. Whoa. 1 Leo. He can't be targeted by card effects, except during main phase 2 when he hits for 3100. What are you going to do? What actually are you going to do against this thing? 1 Big Eye. This card is actually going to be a card that's going to be jumping around from my decks until I get a second one. I'll be sharing this card with quite a few of my decks. If I ever get around to building DDD, he'll be in DDD. And I have a feeling that's how it's going to be with Cyber Dragon Infinity if I ever pull up one. It'll probably bounce from desk bots to my Dynamist. And I don't actually have desk bot yet, but I am building Dynamist. But this guy is just great. You just take whatever you want. And I actually picked up Big Eye when he was like $15, like when he first came out. And I figured, I anticipated that people would make big plays. That's not true. I was just a really big fan of the anime when I was younger, and I just wanted to stack up all the number cards as they came out. 1 Abyssmegalos. I mean, 1 Abyssgaios. Just because you can, and it plays alright, and you need another rank 7, and I don't feel like getting red eyes. Abyss Dweller. Again, what more can I say? This card's just great. You stop graveyard effects. This card actually hurts you a lot, though, if you're playing Mermail. But it works well in the Ditto. The Mirror. Bahamut. Bahamut hits pretty hard. And even more than that, it lets you get out of this stride easily, rather than having to get 3/3s. And it's really great because when you die with when Abyss Trite dies, you get to hit a Mermail from your graveyard and bring it back. And it's got 28 defense. So if you need to stall for time, which isn't often, because you're usually going to OTK, that's a card for you. Castell, because he bounces. Honor Arc, because he takes. And he doesn't give back. Overall, just a really great card. He dropped in price a lot. Thank you, Wing Raiders. And 2 Norden. Just because, again, you get what you want. Because if you bring on Norden and Tatsunoko is in your graveyard, you can bring up Tatsunoko, and then you can sync for basically any 7 that you want. But yeah, that's not more Mermails. Thank you all for watching, and I think next deck profile will probably be Fluffles, One of my favorite decks. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.